Hello, guys. I'm just on for Tuesday tips, waiting for Nina. Nina, come on.
Good evening.
It would help if I put my headphones on and then I could hear you. I'm just pushing it to our page now.
Can't hear you.
You can or you can't?
Now I can. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Perfect. What a crazy day.
Oh my gosh, you're telling me.
Yeah. All right, so we're back for Tuesday tips. Can't believe it's Tuesday already.
Oh man.
How you feeling?
I feel like crap. I feel like I have the flu. I'm sweating still.
Oh boy.
I'm congested here. But I forgot someone reminded me of a trick tonight, but I'll incorporate that once we talk about our stuff.
Yeah. All right, you start.
Okay, so I think we should introduce what we're doing first. I
Yes.
think people get these kind of companies get a bad rap. I think they're not all created equal. We're talking about MLM, right? MLM companies.
Yeah.
There's so many good ones out there and there's so many bad ones. You just like anything else that you buy in the marketplace, you have to do your research and figure out which ones are best for you and your family. Nina and I always like to source out the ones that are obviously best for the family and for the environment. So we're just going to talk about our favorite, well, some of the favorite MLM companies that we buy from and we like to support. So mine is Norwex.
Woo-woo.
We both love Norwex. It's going to be kind of hard to show my favorite things, but without killing somebody here. The mop. Ew,
I love the mop.
my mop's kind of dirty, but you can rip it off and wash it and reuse it.
That one's the wet mop.
Yeah, this one's the wet mop, and I also have the dry one, but I didn't bring it over. But what I do is it's so simple. I just get warm, hot water, and I put drops of lemon essential oil on it, and then I just scrub the floors. Super easy. You don't have to have any horrible floor chemicals. All you need is water and the cloths, which is amazing. They have this what is it called? Backlock?
Antibacterial. Oh, the
Antibacterial.
backlock. Yeah.
Yeah, they have the backlock, which is silver, and it makes it antibacterial. It inhibits the growth of bacteria, mold, and mildew so that you can use it again and again without it, having any harmful bacteria.
Well,
And
it's also like the process in which it's made. Like it's a microfiber, so it's such a fine knit cloth that it picks up everything.
Exactly. And when I first started using Norwex, I was like all worried because I thought, oh no, is this really good for the environment? I mean, what are the pros and cons? I mean, the pros are that A, you're using no chemicals in your house. You're just using the cloths and water. So you're eliminating chemicals, you're eliminating paper towels, you're eliminating cloths.
And
And
the quality, how long it lasts.
yeah, they last really long. They have a recycling program, so when your cloths are no longer great, you can send them back or give them to your consultant and they can send them back. So I think all of those override any other negative impact. But also, as reading on their site today, what I'm getting to is I was always worried about the microfiber because of the plastics, because microfiber is made from two types of material that do come from plastics. However, I'll read you what it says on there, that the cloths are so tightly, what's the word? Woven,
Woven, yep.
woven, that the microfiber plastics shed very little. It says within 200 washes, you only lose 0.026 of an ounce per cloth.
That's
So
crazy.
in the grand scheme of things, your clothes that you're washing are actually giving off more microplastics than the Norwex cloths.
Even my tea
Even
bag
exactly.
has more microplastics than
Yeah.
that Norwex cloth.
So reading that statistic today made me feel even better that we use Norwex, and that we're not incorporating any chemicals. The only other solution that I will use besides Norwex is vinegar, and sometimes I use them together. But for washing the floor, I just use water and lemon oil. And then my other stuff I like is this is a new kitchen cloth that they have. This is sort of like a paper towel and absorb, like when my kids spill stuff on the floor, this will like take everything up. Like it absorbs so much liquids and water. And
That's
then it
cool.
has that back lock in there for antibacterial. And then my other two favorite ones are, the washcloths that you use for your face. I find these really help like exfoliate the skin naturally versus using like heavy exfoliants. So I
Yeah.
really like to use that in the morning. And then this one for mirrors, like so many people use that disgusting Windex, and you can just use vinegar or water and then use this cloth to wipe your mirrors and windows, and it looks perfect, like even
Yeah.
better than Windex.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For
So
glass, it's good for glass, tables,
yeah,
everything. It's so
everything.
amazing.
Yeah. So
Screens, yeah.
I love so many of their products. Like could probably talk on here for like 15, 20 minutes just about all
Same.
of their products because they're so great.
Yeah.
And I just think it's such a great sustainable company, and it eliminates so much household items that you no longer need anymore.
Yeah. And I think it was last year or the year before, they even came up like they're just innovative in their products, and they have that cutting board is it corn stalks, I think it's made
Oh,
out
right.
of.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, which is really cool. So, yeah, just to add on to what you're saying, we really like to do our research, know the companies we're supporting. And again, with the MLM fear, um, you know, ultimately you're supporting, it's personal. You know who you're supporting. So perhaps, it's a friend or a coworker that you're knowing, or, a good friend that's able to work part-time or stay at home with their kids. So you're able to support them and their business. So
Yeah, I
we're,
love that. Supporting
yes,
other small businesses. And we like
same.
to incorporate Norwex in all of our eco markets that we have. We usually try
Yes,
and find someone that sells it and get them to jump on board.
totally. Okay, so I'm going to, again, another company we could talk forever about. Sam and I have, again, done our research with essential oils because there's a lot of greenwashing out there. We don't want to name bash, but you can even find them in the malls that they advertise on being pure essential oils. And, you have to do your research again and just look into those companies and really how essential are they? Where are they harvesting their oils from? What part of the plants? And that's why we do love doTERRA and trust them with our kids, ourselves, and even to ingest. Um, so I think for the most part, you and I really try to go the healthy route in combating whatever we need, whether it's getting rid of bacteria, whether it's trying to be a little healthier, scarring,
Colds.
sinuses, colds. Yeah, I use them for everything, and I just pick really the two popular ones because I use them regularly, and every time I open up that drawer, I'm reminded like that I could be using it even more than I do. So with the peppermint, the reason why I love the peppermint so much, you can use it for headaches. So I often will just put it on my temples if I feel like the tension is kind of coming on. It really helps. It helps to open up the airways. It's also good for digestion. So my daughter doesn't do well with dairy, so often I'll just rub the peppermint on her tummy, and it just helps with digestion or indigestion as well. Another favorite too, I make my own little spider spray. So
You
it's a
need to make a
natural.
bottle for over here.
I know, because it's crazy, right? Like I never thought, like, why do we have so many spiders in the house? And it's during this transition of weather
Yeah.
that they're trying to come in, right? So it's a natural deterrent for bugs, specifically the spiders, and they say mice too. They don't like the essential oils. So I'd put about 6 drops in here and then just add water and just spray around the doorways and the window frames. And it helps to keep, and it honestly, like I notice a difference.
What
it really
oil
does make
do
a
you use
difference.
for it?
The peppermint.
Oh, the peppermint. Okay.
Yeah. So that's peppermint. And then lavender is another favorite. If you don't like to put it in your bedroom, that's kind of the most common thing to do is to put it on your pillows. It helps to, for relaxation. I love to put it in the laundry. So because we don't use laundry, what do you call them?
Softener?
Sheets. Yeah, fabric softener. I'll put them on the laundry wool balls. The tip is put them on before the dryer starts. So maybe after a load, put a couple drops on just so that oil can soak into the ball and it's not going to stain your sheets. And it smells wonderful on sheets and towels. So that's one use I use it. The other tip, actually, I learned from a friend, Jennifer, is putting a drop into your favorite clean mascara. That really just helps to bring a little bit more mobility and fluidity to your kind of thicker clean mascaras and just helps you apply it a little bit easier.
And it helps, I think, growth of eyelashes too, doesn't it?
And yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes. So it also helps to naturally stimulate hair growth too. Yeah, thank you. And that's it. That's it
Can
for
I
me.
just add that I wrote on our group today, and one of our awesome community members reminded me to
Yeah.
pop back some of this when you're sick. And I totally forgot. This is what I used to use all the time, like in previous years when I got sick, and I do the disgusting thing where I put it in orange juice, knock it back, and then do a chaser. I know that they actually sell like little capsules that you can put it in, but I never have them on hand. I never have them on hand. So I just friggin' knock it back. So I'm going to try this for the next week, and hopefully this will finally rid me of this disgusting cold.
I would try and do it like multiple times a day.
Yeah, that's right. I think you're supposed to do it 2 times or 3 times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in the
I just
morning.
don't want to do it at work and smell like pasta sauce.
I know. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so strong. And it just makes your like eyes water.
Yeah. And it burns a little bit, but